Welcome to the cosmic journey of November 2025. The heavens unfold this month as a tapestry of transition, reflection, and rebirth, painting the skies of the Northern Hemisphere with shades of deep transformation. November carries the spirit of autumn, a time when nature begins to withdraw its outward expression and turn inward, preparing for the silent power of renewal that winter will bring. This same rhythm echoes within us, calling for introspection, honesty, and emotional cleansing before the dawn of a new cycle. The celestial choreography of this period is complex yet full of meaning. The month begins under the brilliant light of the full moon in Taurus, an illumination that invites balance between our longing for stability and the magnetic pull of change symbolized by the sun in Scorpio. We are asked to release attachments that no longer nurture our growth, to recognize the values that truly sustain us, and to seek pleasure in what is genuine and lasting. As the lunar phases unfold, energy moves through reflection and renewal. The waning moon in Leo guides us to shed pride and open the heart to humility, while the new moon in Scorpio marks the soul's deep regeneration. It is a symbolic death and rebirth, an invitation to face our shadows with courage and emerge wiser, lighter, and more authentic. By the end of the month, the crescent moon in Pisces whispers of hope, compassion, and creative vision, bridging imagination and action as the sun steps into Sagittarius, bringing optimism and expansion to what was once introspection. Planetary movements add texture to this cosmic landscape. Venus, after harmonizing in Libra, dives into the passionate waters of Scorpio, deepening emotional bonds and urging sincerity in matters of love and value. Mars shifts from the intense depths of Scorpio to the fiery realms of Sagittarius, transforming silent determination into open enthusiasm and a thirst for adventure. Mercury, the planet of communication, turns retrograde, reminding us to slow down, review decisions, and listen more carefully before moving forward. These retrograde periods are not obstacles, but mirrors reflecting what must be understood before we advance. Meanwhile, Jupiter and Saturn, the giants of wisdom and structure, dance harmoniously in water signs, reminding humanity of the delicate balance between expansion and discipline, between dreaming and building. Jupiter's retrograde in Cancer calls for emotional maturity and gratitude for what we already have, while Saturn's direct motion in Pisces helps us embody compassion in concrete ways, turning intuition into responsibility. Around the same time, the rare sextile between Uranus and Neptune brings flashes of revelation, weaving innovation with spirituality and grounding ideals into daily reality. It is as if heaven and earth briefly conspire to awaken collective consciousness. November's energy is deeply emotional, charged with water and fire, intuition and action. The first half of the month encourages silence, reflection, and the healing of old wounds, while the second half bursts with the vibrant flame of Sagittarius, propelling us toward clarity, movement, and renewed hope. The lesson of the month is integration to unite heart and mind, past and future, shadow and light. Every sign will feel this current in a unique way, yet all are invited to honor change as a sacred act. November 2025 is not just a passage of time, but a threshold, a turning point in the celestial narrative where endings and beginnings coexist, guiding us toward a more authentic version of ourselves. Welcome, dear Aquarius. November unfolds as a month of inner reorganization and silent preparation for the transformations that await you in the coming year. The universe invites you to look inward, to recognize what structures in your life are still solid and which need renewal. With Uranus, your ruling planet, moving retrograde back into Taurus, the focus turns to your home, your emotional roots, and the foundation on which you've built your sense of stability. You may experience changes within your family or living environment, or simply feel a strong need for independence and authenticity in the way you define your personal space. Though such shifts can feel unsettling, they are meant to help you create a home that truly reflects who you've become. Saturn in Pisces turns direct by the end of the month, stabilizing your finances and your sense of self-worth. After months of reflection, you begin to understand the value of patience, discipline, and consistent effort. If you have learned to manage your resources wisely, November will bring a renewed sense of security and the confidence to plan ahead. Jupiter's retrograde in Cancer also influences your daily routines and health, reminding you that success cannot come at the cost of your well-being. This is an ideal period to review your habits, delegate responsibilities, and recover a more balanced lifestyle. The Sun and Mercury travel through Scorpio, lighting up your career sector and pushing you to redefine your goals. Some delays or misunderstandings may arise early in the month, but they serve to ensure that what you are building now has a clear direction and strong purpose. When Mercury resumes direct motion on the 29th and the Sun enters Sagittarius, your social life brightens and recognition for your work becomes visible. Venus adds charm and diplomacy to your professional image, helping you attract allies who appreciate your originality and vision. On a personal level, you may feel less driven by passion and more by understanding. The emotional intensity of recent months gives way to calm introspection. If you are in a relationship, shared stability and clear communication become your priorities. If you are single, friendship and intellectual connection will feel more fulfilling than fleeting romance. Physically, you might sense fatigue due to professional demands, but simple routines and rest will quickly restore your energy. Remember that your creativity grows when you allow silence and space to exist in your day. November therefore acts as a quiet bridge between the storms of the past and the innovation that lies ahead. You are being prepared to rebuild from within, to free yourself from old family patterns, and to step confidently into a new year that will soon reveal your next great purpose. Trust the process, Aquarius, because what now feels like stillness is actually the sacred pause before a brilliant new chapter. Welcome, dear Pisces. November unfolds as a deeply transformative month for you, guiding you through an inner awakening that blends spiritual wisdom with grounded reality. With the North Node traveling through your sign, the universe asks you to remember who you truly are beyond obligations or expectations. You are invited to trust your intuition again, to follow the invisible current that has always guided you even when logic seems stronger. Saturn's presence in Pisces marks a time of maturity and responsibility. You've been learning to give structure to your dreams, to shape imagination into something real, and to take ownership of your personal growth. As Saturn turns direct by the end of the month, clarity grows, clearer goals, stronger boundaries, and a quieter confidence rising from within. The balance between Saturn's realism and Neptune's sensitivity helps you merge the tangible with the mystical. You realize that compassion without discipline can dissolve you, and discipline without compassion can harden you. November teaches you to unite both, becoming wiser and emotionally steadier. Jupiter's retrograde in Cancer encourages you to revisit joys, loves, and creative passions. Rather than chasing excitement, you'll find fulfillment in simplicity, connection, and sincere affection. Nostalgia may arise, old memories, past loves. But instead of sadness, they bring healing. Allow yourself to release illusions of what love should look like and embrace how it truly feels. Venus in Scorpio deepens this transformation, urging welcome, dear Pisces. November unfolds as a deeply transformative month for you, guiding you through an inner awakening that blends spiritual wisdom with grounded reality. With the North Node traveling through your sign, the universe asks you to remember who you truly are beyond obligations or expectations. You are invited to trust your intuition again, to follow the invisible current that has always guided you even when logic seems stronger. Saturn's presence in Pisces marks a time of maturity and responsibility. You've been learning to give structure to your dreams, to shape imagination into something real, and to take ownership of your personal growth. As Saturn turns direct by the end of the month, clarity grows, clearer goals, stronger boundaries, and a quieter confidence rising from within. The balance between Saturn's realism and Neptune's sensitivity helps you merge the tangible with the mystical, isti, and emotional depth. If in a relationship, intimacy becomes both your teacher and your mirror. If single, someone may appear who shares your ideals and inspires your growth. In professional matters, Mars traveling through Sagittarius fuels ambition and courage. You realize that compassion without discipline can dissolve you, and discipline without compassion can harden you. November teaches you to unite both, becoming wiser and emotionally steadier. Jupiter's retrograde in Cancer encourages you to revisit joys, loves, and creative passions. Rather than chasing excitement, you'll find fulfillment in simplicity, connection, and sincere affection. Nostalgia may arise, old memories, past loves. But instead of sadness, they bring healing. Allow yourself to release illusions of what love should look like and embrace how it truly feels. Venus in Scorpio deepens this transformation, urging honesty and emotional depth. If in a relationship, intimacy becomes both your teacher and your mirror. If single, someone may appear who shares your ideals and inspires your growth. In professional matters, Mars traveling through Sagittarius fuels ambition and courage. You feel ready to act, to speak your truth, to revive old goals. But Mercury's retrograde reminds you to move mindfully. Some plans need refinement before success. Use this period to reconnect with mentors, review projects, or redefine your image. When Mercury turns direct near month's end, progress flows naturally. Health-wise, Saturn emphasizes discipline and routine. Rest well, nourish your body, and avoid overextending your sensitivity. Emotional clarity will reflect in physical well-being as your body mirrors the calm of your spirit. By the end of November, serenity surrounds you. The storm has served its purpose, washing away confusion and leaving you aligned with your essence. Pisces, this month reminds you that peace isn't found by escaping life, but by flowing consciously through it, trusting every wave to carry you closer to your light. You feel ready to act, to speak your truth, to revive old goals. But Mercury's retrograde reminds you to move mindfully. Some plans need refinement before success. Use this period to reconnect with mentors, review projects, or redefine your image. When Mercury turns direct near month's end, progress flows naturally. Health-wise, Saturn emphasizes discipline and routine. Rest well, nourish your body, and avoid overextending your sensitivity. Emotional clarity will reflect in physical well-being as your body mirrors the calm of your spirit. By the end of November, serenity surrounds you. The storm has served its purpose, washing away confusion and leaving you aligned with your essence. Pisces, this month reminds you that peace isn't found by escaping life, but by flowing consciously through it, trusting every wave to carry you closer to your light. Welcome, dear Aries. November is a month of renewed vitality and awakening for you. The universe reopens the doors to movement and enthusiasm, helping you recover your natural fire after a long stage of introspection. Mars, your ruling planet, enters Sagittarius on the 4th and creates a powerful flow of courage, optimism, and desire to act. You may feel called to move, travel, learn, explore new territory, or take bold steps that expand your world and remind you of who you are when you are not holding back. Use this force with awareness. Impulsiveness could push you toward quick words or fast decisions, especially while Mercury is retrograde until late in the month. Instead of reacting on instinct, pause before you speak, before you accept, before you jump. This period favors strategy over speed. November helps you rethink your direction, correct past mistakes, and redesign a clearer map for where you want to go. What you revise now becomes power later. Emotionally, you to embrace change with maturity and self-respect. Jupiter in Cancer highlights the balance between ambition and emotional security. Home, family, roots, private life, the people who feel safe to you may call for your time and presence. You are reminded that real success is not only impact and results. It is also inner peace and a sense of belonging. The lesson is to protect your independence without becoming emotionally distant. Let others in without giving up who you are. Chiron retrograde in your sign keeps working on old wounds tied to identity, confidence, and the need to prove yourself. You are healing the idea that you must always be strong. You are releasing the pressure to perform. Your worth is not measured only by output or intensity. Notice how much you have grown. Situations that once triggered you no longer have the same power. What used to hurt now becomes wisdom you can use and teach. Love come in November. November feels deep, direct, and magnetic. Venus in Scorpio amplifies passion and emotional honesty. For those in a relationship, this energy can revive connection through truth, loyalty, and shared vulnerability. For those who are single, it may bring someone who attracts you instantly and mirrors your desire for intensity and purpose. Stay aware of jealousy, suspicion, or control. Observe the emotion without letting it drive your behavior. The full moon in Taurus on the 5th activates your sector of self-worth and personal values. It is a reminder to choose what supports your stability, not just what excites you in the moment. The new moon in Scorpio on the 20th supports emotional renewal, deeper trust, and the decision to let certain dynamics transform instead of repeating the same pattern. Professionally, Mars fuels drive, leadership, and initiative. You want to progress, you want movement, you want results. You are not in a passive mood. Still, Mercury retrograde asks you to review details, agreements, timing, and expectations before making anything official. Do not rush what deserves clarity. Delays this month are not failure. Delays are editing. Jupiter encourages you to reinforce your base. Strengthen your home situation, your emotional stability, your inner structure. When the base is steady, performance becomes easier and more sustainable. Financially, Venus can open doors through collaboration, shared resources, or strategic alliances. At the same time, it may also bring expenses related to comfort, image, or pleasure. Spend wisely and avoid reacting to pressure or comparison. In health, your physical energy is strong thanks to Mars moving through a fellow fire sign. Your body wants movement. Channel tension into activity instead of argument. Sweat out stress instead of storing it. Around the 12th, the waning moon in Leo invites you to slow down a little, protect your joy, create space to play and to rest without guilt. Near the end of the month, Saturn turns direct and you begin to feel mentally clearer, more stable, and less scattered. Boundaries get easier to hold. Sleep may improve. The nervous system calms. Dear Aries, November brings you forward motion with purpose. You are not being asked to explode. You are being asked to advance with presence. This month is about combining courage with reflection, force with patience, instinct with emotional intelligence. Do that, and you end November stronger, centered, respected, and ready to close the year on your terms. Welcome, dear Taurus. November unfolds as a month of release and rediscovery for you, a time when the universe invites you to shed old skins and reclaim your authentic rhythm. With Uranus retrograde re-entering your sign, change comes knocking again, not to disturb, but to liberate. You are completing a cycle that began years ago, one that has slowly been teaching you to live with more freedom, to break away from routines that once felt safe, but now feel too small. The return of Uranus to Taurus is a gentle yet powerful reminder that growth means movement, even when it challenges your comfort zone. Expect small surprises, moments of clarity, and renewed confidence in who you are becoming. Across the sky, the deep scorpionic energy focuses on your relationships. The Sun, Mercury, and Venus all illuminate your partnership zone, pushing you to balance independence with connection. This month may bring intense dialogues with partners, friends, or collaborators. Emotions run high, but the purpose is transformation, not conflict. Venus in Scorpio from the 6th heightens desire and magnetism, making love passionate and truthful. What was hidden now seeks to be spoken, what was stagnant asks to evolve. Around the full moon in your sign on the 5th, revelations arise about what you truly need to feel secure. You may end a cycle of emotional dependency or celebrate a milestone of self-worth. The new moon in Scorpio on the 20th then marks a rebirth in your relationships, new commitments, clearer boundaries, or a clean start with someone significant. This is a time to express what your heart really wants without fear. Jupiter in Cancer and Saturn in Pisces both support you kindly, creating a triangle of emotional stability. Jupiter's retrograde helps you internalize lessons of communication and friendship, while Saturn's direct motion solidifies long-term plans with groups or shared goals. You will feel more grounded in your community and confident in your direction. In your career, Mercury's retrograde through your partnership sector asks for patience in negotiations. Some deals or collaborations may pause before moving forward after the 29th, when clarity returns. Use the first weeks to rethink strategies rather than to push results. By the month's end, you will see why delays were blessings in disguise. Financially, Mars in Sagittarius activates your shared resources. You might revisit debts, investments, or common finances with your partner or family. Act with prudence, do not rush major decisions until after the new moon. Opportunities for joint projects may arise, but require trust and transparency. Regarding health, intense emotions could build inner tension. Your body may mirror your heart's stiffness. Stretch, rest, and connect with nature to release pressure. The waning moon in Leo on the 12th encourages rest at home and time for calm reflection. Saturn advises you to share time with friends or activities that nurture your soul. This is not a month of chaos, but of deep alignment. By embracing flexibility and trusting that endings bring new harmony, you will close November lighter, freer, and more in tune with your true self. Change is not your enemy now, it is the very force that restores your balance and prepares you for the new chapter that awaits. Welcome, dear Gemini. November arrives as a month of reflection and realignment for you, asking that you pause your usual speed to find clarity and depth in the way you communicate and relate. The universe invites you to slow down, to listen more, to understand that true intelligence now lies not in gathering more information, but in discerning what deserves your energy. Saturn and Neptune at the highest point of your chart mark a time of responsibility and maturity in your professional life. You are asked to prove your commitment, to transform ideas into tangible achievements, and to test your discipline. At times you may feel uncertain or even uninspired, but this is only part of the process that turns a dream into a lasting creation. By the end of the month, with Saturn direct, you will feel how slowly but surely you regain confidence in your direction. In relationships, Mars and Mercury in your opposite sign bring intense exchanges. You may experience disagreements or delays, yet beneath every conflict hides a chance to redefine how you connect and how you express affection. Communication, usually your superpower, can become a double-edged sword this month, so speak with intention and clarity. The first half of November is best for revisiting conversations, reopening dialogues that remained unfinished, and the second half brings the possibility of sincere reconciliation or new understanding. Venus in Scorpio encourages you to go beyond superficial charm and explore emotional intimacy. You may discover that the bonds which endure are those built with honesty and vulnerability. Professionally, the universe reminds you that perseverance now will bring recognition later. Even if you face scrutiny or heavy expectations, remember that discipline joined with your creativity can open doors of authority and respect. Jupiter's retrograde in Cancer calls for moderation in spending and reflection on your values. Use this time to refine your sense of worth, to see how your talent can sustain you without depending on constant external validation. Health-wise, your nervous system needs calm. Avoid overthinking, dedicate moments to silence, and channel stress through physical activity or conscious breathing. The lunar phases emphasize letting go of hidden worries during the full moon and planting seeds of renewed confidence under the new moon in Scorpio. November, though demanding, will help you mature emotionally and professionally, grounding your ideas so that when December arrives, you may communicate from a place of wisdom and inner peace. Gemini, the universe does not want you to run faster, but to fly higher with clarity and truth. Welcome, dear Cancer. November opens before you like a calm sea after a storm, inviting you to breathe, nurture, and rediscover balance within yourself. The stars align in a way that softens your path, granting you emotional peace and small but meaningful blessings. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, continues to travel through your sign and on the 11th begins its retrograde motion. Rather than stopping your progress, this phase turns your focus inward. It asks you to appreciate how much you have grown, to consolidate confidence, and to transform wisdom into inner stability. You are learning that growth does not always mean moving forward quickly, but sometimes embracing stillness with gratitude. Saturn, your steady cosmic ally in Pisces, supports you through a gentle trine that stabilizes your dreams and faith. When it turns direct at the end of the month, clarity returns to long-term plans, especially those related to studies, travel, or personal evolution. A new philosophy of life begins to form, one that blends intuition with discipline and hope with perseverance. During this period, you also receive the influence of Mars in Sagittarius, which energizes your daily life. Yet, this energy should be handled with care, for it can easily transform into stress if you take on too much. Delegate, rest, and remember that your value is not measured by how much you do, but by how present you are in each action. Venus, in the deep waters of Scorpio, reignites your emotional warmth. It enhances your charm, your creativity, and your desire to love with authenticity. Relationships take on a passionate tone, but with that intensity comes the call to trust rather than control. If you are in a relationship, there may be renewal and deep understanding. If you are single, someone could enter your life to awaken your heart in unexpected ways, inviting you to open yourself once more. The full moon in Taurus at the beginning of the month highlights your friendships and social bonds. It reminds you of who truly supports you and what communities nurture your soul. The new moon in Scorpio on the 20th invites you to create new joy, whether through a romantic encounter, an artistic project, or a reconnect ion with your own inner child. In your career, the pace may seem irregular, but beneath the surface, progress is happening. Mars drives you to work diligently, while Mercury retrograde warns you to review details carefully. This is an ideal time to polish your skills, revisit unfinished projects, and restore harmony in your workspace. With Jupiter in your sign, luck smiles gently upon you, helping you find solutions even in moments of confusion. Financially, stability grows from emotional calm. You may receive delayed news of support, loans, or payments, and by the end of the month, the cosmic climate becomes clearer. Keep moderation as your guide and trust that what is meant for you will arrive at the right time. Regarding health, this is a period to nurture your body through care and serenity. Mars gives energy, but may also cause fatigue if you overwork. Balance effort with rest and listen to your body's rhythm. The influence of Saturn invites you to adopt habits that strengthen both body and mind. A simple routine of sleep, Gentle exercise and mindfulness will do wonders. Above all, dear Cancer, November teaches you the art of inner expansion. You are rediscovering joy through simplicity, connection, and emotional maturity. By the time the month closes, you will feel more in tune with yourself, your loved ones, and the rhythm of life. Let go of worries and allow gratitude to guide your days. The universe is embracing you tenderly and preparing you for a luminous end of the year. Welcome, Radiant Leo. November is a month of recalibration and growth, where balancing self-expression with responsibility becomes your focus. The universe invites you to pause, breathe, and align your generous heart with grounded intention. Early in the month, tension at home or work may rise and demand decisions. You are being guided to release tight control and adjust priorities so that what truly matters receives your attention. Uranus moving backward through Taurus shakes your career and public image, stirring restlessness and awakening a desire for reinvention, freedom, and more authentic purpose. You may feel the urge to redefine success on your own terms. Change in your environment, in family dynamics, or in professional expectations may feel unstable at first, but nothing here is random. These shifts are setting you up for a future that reflects who you are now, not who you used to be. This month, real strength is not stubbornness. Real strength is fluid, aware, and brave enough to adapt. Jupiter retrograde in Cancer turns your attention inward and invites deep emotional cleaning. You are asked to let go of quiet fears, guilt, or disappointment that you have been carrying in silence. You do not have to keep proving yourself. You are allowed to rest inside your own heart. As you nurture yourself instead of running on performance, your energy returns and your quiet confidence rises again. Saturn turning direct in Pisces near the end of the month supports stability in emotional bonds, shared resources, and long-term commitments. Patience, loyalty, and responsibility begin to show results. Where there has been uncertainty or emotional pressure, you begin to feel closure and calm. After the 21st, the Sun moves into Sagittarius and your fire lights up again. This is the moment where your joy and creativity return in a very alive, playful way. You feel more radiant, more flirtatious, more open to pleasure. In love, warmth flows more easily. Couples may rediscover laughter, physical closeness, and shared passion instead of routine. Single Leos attract attention without effort. Your natural charisma is strong and sincere, and people are drawn to the way you make them feel seen. Enjoy this, but do not perform for approval. Let connection feel natural and mutual. Professionally, Uranus keeps pushing you toward innovation. You are being asked to evolve, to update your approach, to break patterns that keep you predictable but bored. Sudden opportunities related to visibility, leadership, or independence may show up and they could shape the next stage of your path. Stay flexible. Avoid prideful rigidity. Collaboration and humility will carry you further than ego this month. Venus in Scorpio turns attention to the emotional truth of home life, family bonds, and intimacy. This is a moment to have the honest conversations that create safety. You do not need drama. You need honesty, loyalty, and steadiness. Around mid-month, the waning moon in Leo invites you to slow down on purpose. Your body may ask for softer rhythms, quieter spaces, longer sleep, and time to create for pleasure rather than pressure. Welcome, dear Virgo. November unfolds as a month of lessons in relationships, balance, and self-expression. The universe asks you to flow more and control less, to trust your emotions without losing your trademark clarity. With Saturn, Neptune, and the South Node in Pisces, your opposite sign, attention turns to partnerships, romantic or professional. Saturn brings maturity and definition. If a bond is solid, it strengthens. If not, this period guides you toward release. Neptune reveals what's real and what was idealized, while the South Node urges you to let go of old patterns of self-sacrifice and perfectionism. Growth now means embracing the North Node in your sign, setting boundaries, communicating clearly, and protecting your peace of mind. Venus in Scorpio enhances your communication, helping you speak from the heart. Honest conversations can heal relationships or open new emotional bridges. Around the new moon in Scorpio on the 20th, you'll feel inspired to start fresh, perhaps through a transformative dialogue or a shared project with like-minded people. Meanwhile, Mars and Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius stir your domestic world, bringing possible tensions or delays at home. Patience is key. Once Mercury turns direct late in the month, clarity returns and harmony follows. Jupiter in Cancer and Saturn in Pisces offer stability and support through friends, family, and steady routines. A friend's advice or a group effort may reignite your motivation. Financially, Mars can bring household expenses, but Saturn's discipline helps you manage them wisely. On the personal side, your body asks for care. Stress may affect digestion or sleep, so take breaks, walk outdoors, and breathe deeply. The waning moon in Leo on the 12th invites rest and introspection, a perfect time to disconnect and regain inner calm. Writing or gentle talk will ease any emotional buildup. As the month advances, Venus smooths communication and Mercury's direct motion restores order. You end November calmer, clearer, and ready to face the year's final stretch with renewed focus. Dear Virgo, this month teaches you to love without losing yourself. By balancing service and self-respect, criticism and compassion, you'll create relationships that reflect your truest self. Welcome, dear Libra. November opens as a month of deep healing and inner realignment for you. After a period of intense personal and relationship changes, this stage invites you to rediscover balance through harmony between work, health, and self-esteem. Jupiter, placed in Cancer and turning retrograde around the 11th, influences the upper part of your chart, gently pausing professional expansion to help you reflect on your ambitions. You have probably made progress in your career recently, receiving recognition or gaining a clearer sense of your vocation. Now, the stars urge you to slow down and ask yourself if these achievements align with your values and happiness. This reflection is not a delay, but a refinement. The universe wants your success to be genuine, not just visible. Saturn in Pisces, positioned in the area of health and daily routine, has taught you responsibility and discipline. If the past months have been demanding, you will soon feel the reward of your perseverance. As Saturn resumes direct motion at the end of the month, energy gradually returns to your body and mind, showing you that each step of organization and self-care has built the foundation of your well-being. Neptune adds inspiration to these same areas, reminding you that work and creativity can coexist. You are learning to work with empathy to help others without losing yourself in their needs. Another key thread comes from the nodal axis, with the South Node in your sign and the North Node in Aries. The cosmos urges you to release old patterns of pleasing everyone and to embrace self-assertion. It is a powerful invitation to rediscover your identity beyond compromises. Situations may arise that force you to say no or defend your boundaries. These are lessons in maturity, not conflicts. Each time you honor your truth, the universe responds with emotional clarity. In love, Venus, your ruling planet, travels through Scorpio from the 6th, highlighting values and intimacy. If you are in a relationship, the focus turns to trust and financial balance. Shared decisions about money or investments can strengthen the bond if approached with honesty. For single Libras, attraction may appear in the professional environment, where mutual respect and shared goals create charm. This is a month to value yourself, because that inner confidence makes you more magnetic. The full moon in Taurus at the start of the month brings deep emotions to the surface, helping you release attachments that no longer serve you. The new moon in Scorpio later opens a new chapter of finances and self-worth, encouraging you to take brave steps towards stability. In work, this is a period of refinement, not haste. Mars in Sagittarius gives you courage to express your ideas, but Mercury retrograde until the 18th asks for detailed checking. Older projects can be perfected, and past collaborators may return with useful proposals. Your health is supported by Saturn. If you have maintained discipline, you will see improvements. If not, the universe offers you another chance to get organized. Rest, breathe deeply, eat balanced, and avoid excessive perfectionism. The month ends with a sense of regained equilibrium. Lessons of patience and self-care turn into quiet confidence. November becomes a bridge between old dependency patterns and a new independence based on self-love. You are stronger, ready to end the year in harmony with yourself and your path. Welcome, dear Scorpio. November unfolds as one of the most powerful and transformative months of your year. The sun travels through your sign until the 21st, and with it comes the unmistakable sensation of renewal, of being reborn after a long inner journey. The lunar cycle accompanies you with a new moon in Scorpio on the 20th, joined by Mercury retrograde and opposing Uranus, creating the perfect storm for reinvention. This is the moment to release what no longer represents you, to redefine your image and your desires, and to declare to the universe who you are now. Venus in your sign throughout most of the month intensifies your magnetism and awakens passions that had been dormant. You attract attention without effort, and relationships reach greater depth. However, this same energy invites you to confront jealousy, control, and emotional dependencies, transforming them into trust and emotional maturity. The lesson of the month lies in learning to love without fear of loss. Mercury retrograde, first in Sagittarius and then returning to your sign, encourages you to dive into your own psyche. It is time to listen to your internal voice, to reflect on old decisions, and to express yourself with renewed authenticity once Mercury goes direct at the end of the month. Communication becomes more intimate, and honest. You will know exactly what to say and when to remain silent. Uranus returning to Taurus shakes the ground of your relationships. Unexpected events may test your need for control or attachment, yet they come to free you from stagnant patterns. If you are in a partnership, honesty and freedom will be essential. If you are single, a sudden connection could awaken parts of you that you thought forgotten. Jupiter in Cancer and Saturn in Pisces form a harmonious triangle that supports your emotional stability. Creative projects, love affairs, and relations with children or younger people become more meaningful and real. Saturn going direct gives you solidity. In what you build, Jupiter retrograde invites you to integrate wisdom and faith internally. You learn that true growth happens when you merge discipline with intuition. On the professional front, Mars in Sagittarius stimulates your finances and self-esteem. It is a month to take initiative, to assert your value, and to act decisively toward economic improvement. Still, avoid impulsive expenses or risky investments. Around the full moon in Taurus on the 5th, a contract or partnership could reach its conclusion, clarifying how much you give and receive in shared projects. Health-wise, the intensity of emotions could manifest physically. Allow yourself time to rest, detoxify body and mind, and practice any form of meditation that helps you channel your inner fire calmly. The lunar waning phase around the 12th invites you to release accumulated stress and let go of professional pressure. When the sun moves to Sagittarius on the 21st, you will feel your energy lighten and enthusiasm return. November closes with a feeling of empowerment and serenity. After facing your own shadows, you will understand that transformation is not destruction, but rebirth. The universe now rewards your courage with renewed confidence, passion, and the clarity to build a life aligned with your true essence. Welcome, dear Sagittarius. November unfolds as a bridge between reflection and rebirth, guiding you from recent introspection toward the bright promise of your own season. With fiery Mars traveling through your sign, your energy rises and your enthusiasm returns. You feel restless but alive, eager to act, travel, and learn, yet the first half of the month asks for patience. Mercury retrograde clouds communication until mid-month, reminding you that clarity must come before action. What feels delayed now is simply being refined. Once the sun enters your sign on the 21st, the fog lifts and you emerge renewed, ready to move forward with purpose. Saturn's steady influence in Pisces turns your attention to home and emotional roots. You're learning to create security from within, to build stability that supports your adventurous spirit. Family or domestic matters may surface, but they help you set healthy limits and feel grounded. Meanwhile, Jupiter, your ruling planet, turns retrograde in Cancer, inviting deeper reflection on intimacy, finances, and trust. Progress slows, but wisdom grows quietly. In love, the month begins with mystery and closure as Venus moves through Scorpio, stirring deep emotions and perhaps old memories. Some Sagittarians will seek forgiveness, others will release the past before new stories begin. If you're in a relationship, heartfelt honesty brings renewal. When the sun enters your sign, warmth and laughter return, passion rekindled through truth, not illusion. Professionally, Mars grants momentum and courage, making you visible and confident. Still, wait until late November to sign agreements or launch new ideas. Mercury's shadow may cause confusion early on. The full moon in Taurus highlights balance between work and well-being, while the new moon in Scorpio later signals quiet preparation for your personal new year. Health-wise, your vitality strengthens as the month advances. Channel Mars's fire into exercise, movement, and dance, but avoid impulsive excess. Saturn encourages rest and moderation. A calm mind will make your energy last. By the end of November, your inner compass points true north again. The confusion fades, optimism glows, and your laughter, that unmistakable spark of yours, lights the path ahead. Trust your vision, act sincerely, and the world will open wide to your next grand adventure. Welcome, dear Capricorn. November unfolds as a quiet but profound month of inner alignment and gentle reconstruction for you. The transformations that have been brewing for months begin to settle, offering you clarity and renewed strength. Saturn, your ruling planet, finally turns direct at the end of the month, marking the end of a long phase of reflection and the beginning of tangible progress. You may feel your mind clearing after a period of doubt or delay, allowing you to express yourself more confidently and to reconnect with those around you from a place of authenticity. The lessons learned earlier this year now find solid ground, and your natural sense of discipline becomes your greatest ally. Jupiter retrograding in your opposite sign of Cancer turns your attention toward relationships and partnerships. You might feel the need to redefine emotional boundaries, to understand where commitment meets independence, and to value mutual support over control. This period invites calm dialogues, shared goals, and the rediscovery of emotional intimacy. For singles, it is a time to reflect on what kind of connection truly aligns with your heart rather than rushing toward new encounters. Venus transiting through Scorpio enhances your social life and the sense of belonging within groups. Friendships can become deeper, sincere, and even reveal romantic undertones. This influence helps you find beauty in teamwork, reminding you that cooperation can be as rewarding as individual effort. The new moon in Scorpio illuminates your house of aspirations, inspiring you to plant new intentions related to projects and social circles. You could join a new group, reconnect with a community, or launch an initiative that reflects your personal values and future vision. Professionally, November is more about preparation than action. You may feel a subtle internal shift guiding you to reassess your long-term ambitions. With Mars energizing your subconscious sector, the best strategies are those cultivated in silence and patience. A project that matures behind the scenes could reveal its potential in the coming weeks. Avoid impulsive decisions instead, build the foundation slowly. Emotionally, Saturn direct in Pisces helps you regain serenity and focus. Conversations with siblings or close friends bring relief and clarity, healing small misunderstandings from the past. Your communication becomes more structured and empathetic, blending logic with intuition. If you've been studying or writing, you'll notice progress and renewed mental stability. The full moon in Taurus early in the month closes a creative or romantic chapter, bringing satisfaction and awareness about what truly makes your heart glow. It is a gentle reminder to celebrate achievements, even the quiet ones. Meanwhile, the moon cycle encourages you to rest, trust the timing of events, and release perfectionism. Health-wise, the stars favor emotional balance over physical overexertion. Saturn urges you to take care of your nervous system and rest when necessary. Light routines, journaling, or meditation will help you process what has changed within. Surrounding yourself with loyal friends can become a true balm for your soul. As the sun moves into Sagittarius toward the end of the month, a peaceful detachment emerges. You feel less pressured by external expectations and more at peace with your own rhythm. What once felt heavy now feels manageable because you've regained confidence in your process. By month's end, the world opens new doors, and you step through them not with haste, but with the calm certainty of someone who knows their worth and the path they've built with patience and wisdom. November is not about spectacle, dear Capricorn, but about quiet triumph and inner success that prepares you for the bright ascent that awaits in the coming months.